Hello everybody, my name is Jack the Hack, the ultimate copycat of myself. Now here I am, 1 in the morning, I'm just like, man, Star Nova is finally here. And then I realized, wait a minute, cool animation. And I watched the first couple seconds of it, and then I was just like, I didn't watch too much, I didn't watch the whole thing. But I've watched the first couple seconds, and I was like, wait, I need to actually make a video on this, make an actual reaction. So I know nothing else other than the first, like, couple seconds. So I really just want to like do an actual like reaction video because I haven't really done that in a bit, or I don't really do it a lot. But I decided to, do a little bit, do a little bit of scouring. I'm always talking about how I'm always talking about like Brawl Stars and stuff, so I might as well look at something new of theirs and kind of, do my little reaction, get some criticism or whatever, yada yada yada. Even from this first like thing here, we see all like the Star Patrol here. Now there was an animation with the Star Patrol, but that was just for the Star Patrol season. I was actually a little worried that it would just be that, but nothing more. And so I'm really glad that we're getting an animation of what is presumed to be Star Nova's backstory, which actually there was a let me see if it's on my phone here or if it's elsewhere. Okay, so there's an old notification of it, and I know it's the A and B testing thing that like has been on YouTube for a bit, but what the heck? I'll actually show you guys this. Now, the title here, if I can move my face cam for a second, is Star Nova's Origin Story, Brawl Stars Animation Music, Polaris by Ow! But the other title, some of you guys might see it, and I really hope you guys can see this well on camera. Let me actually do a little bit of this real quick. There we go. Yeah, origin story, how Stella became Star Nova, which I think there was a spray if I'm not mistaken, that said Stella instead of Star Nova, and people were discussing whether it was like her original name, because Stella is like Spanish, is a Spanish name for star. Very fitting. And or if it was like Star Nova's real name, because as we know, Star Nova in Brawl Stars is actually a cosplayer who thinks that she's the real Star Nova. That hooked me because I like my crazy chicks. Okay, but I digress. Basically, it is basically proven that her name is now or the Star Nova's real name is Stella, and I think that's really cool. I really like that little piece of world building that they got there. Let me just. I will be pausing a lot, so if you want to not see me pause like 5 billion times and go through this, please watch the original before watching this, or maybe stay here. Up to you, really. So we got the Star Patrol stuff, which does go more like obviously we have like the Juju and Amber skin and Spike with like the little gay right there. We have this. We have the Star Nova figure. Banger. Would pay money for that. We also got some Star Patrol figures here, which does put into question. Actually, I think this basically proves that skins are canon in the game because I feel like with this game and like how in the direction it's going, I feel like it's either skins are canon or skins aren't canon. Like there's no in between. And with like the oddity shop and now something like this, I feel like it is pretty much proven that skins are like canon to Brawl or like actually canon to Brawl Stars and not just like non-canon cosmetics, which I think if they go further into this direction, I think could be pretty interesting. Oh, we have Kit right here. Maybe I'm thinking, because she is in the same trio as Kit, but I'm thinking about this like universe-wise, because if this is the backstory of Star Nova, do you think like do you think her parents, or like grandparents, like used to watch Kit's like movies? You know what I mean? And she has that like old like that little like portable like TV looking thing right there. Definitely like early 2000s sort of vibe. I think my first TV actually had something along those lines. Where it was like this huge box with like the VHS player and like all the buttons on the TV. So I think that's pretty interesting to note. But like yeah, even coming back to this, like this does make me think like how long like it'd be very interesting to see a timeline of events, you know what I mean? Because I just assume or I just mean like a timeline of events in regards to the Star Park. You know what I mean? Like people who come into Star Park. Like, do you think Kenji? Because I don't. Because I think Kenji and Kaz. Like, do you think Kenji came to Star Park first, or did Kaze and Kenji come to Star Park together, or were they already in Star Park? You never know. I'm gonna quit yapping. I'm gonna just like let's just play the video and like see what happens. Okay, so we have. I'm sorry to pause so early. Oh, okay. Well, we could just look here. So we kind of have Stella. You know, her first ever cosplay. You know what I mean? We the Star Nova behind the mask, if you will. Like this little. Oh wait. So so this is like the thing that replaces Grigori in the Juju skin. So this is the like so I'm guessing this is like the I don't know if you guys watched Pretty Please I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl, but there's the little star I think its name is Hoshi, and then there's the main girl, right? So it's looks to be that sort of situation right here. Little note here too, I do really like the fact that there's a reflection here. Nothing like lore wise or anything. I just think that's like really cool attention to detail. It's really nice.
Hey, Stella.
Yeah, see, Stella. Oh wow, this is a very empty room. I do like actually this is a very interesting background. Wait. So obviously she's cosplaying right now as Starr Nova, and we see her in like the getup, but like you know we see her actual face. You know what I mean? This does put into question: are those hair extensions, or did she grow her hair long enough? Interesting questions. So a lot of stuff that we see in like the skins for Star Patrol is starting to make a lot more sense. Like this reminds me of the little thing that B shoots out, and it looks like it's a planet. I also like the stars and like the background there. I like the fact that there's almost like a spotlight. You know what I mean? It's like spotlight, and then like she's so much brighter than the rest of the room. It's so good. The attention to detail, man. Obviously we have Star Nova's iconic helmet right there. We have a little alarm clock. We have a mug. We have like some book right there. Maybe it's like one of those like journals with like the character plastered on it. I think I saw a Sajo Boys one at Target a couple months ago. That was on clearance. Funnily enough, it was like $6, I think.
You can be a star.
Oh. But yes, addresses by real name. So I do have to wonder, like on a more serious note, right? I do have to wonder, does this take place in Star Park? Or like is she already in Star Park? Or is this like the Nagia animation where it's like implied that she saw the commercial outside of Star Park? Well, actually we don't even know that for sure. But you know what I mean? Like is she already in Star Park, or is this like before she became to Star Park? Like, oh, come to Star Park and you could be a Star Nova. Maybe it'll answer my question here.
Star Nova too.
Whoa.
I can. Come on, Kit. Let's save Star Park.
No way.
I said, let's go.
Wait. Wait, I really like this frame here. the amount of aura she is emitting is actually unparalleled. Oh my gosh. Goosebumps, man. Straight goosebumps. Okay, so she's already in Star Park, it looks like. Wait, I'm a little confused then.
Hey, Stella! You can be a Star Nova too!
Wait, so if this is in Star Park, then her head probably did blow up, but then just come back. That would make sense in this cartoony world. Wait, I don't know if this is... Wait.
Hey, Stella!
Oh my gosh, there's even little... Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys could see that pretty well, but there's like little CRT lines, like on the TV. Wait, I see little scratches there too. Wait, there's so much attention to detail here. Like, say what you want about Brawl Theme, they can animate, or whoever, they know how to get people to animate, man. It's like how they
You
sell
can
it.
be a Star Nova too!
Wait, yeah, like there's a little thing here, dude. I'm like gushing way too much on this, but it's genuinely so good.
I can?
So, if this is Star Park, then she's probably already doing the gig or whatever. We don't know why she's a cosplayer, but I'm guessing it's like the Disney thing like they do, where it's like, oh my gosh, the characters where it's like the people and like the characters come out. I've never been to Disneyland or World, so I can't really say, but I've seen videos of it and I'm like, whatever. So like kind of like that, where it's like you could meet in Star Park Starr Nova. Whoa! I think that's pretty interesting. His kid's home is so dreary. I don't even know if it's his home. Is this like the living room? I don't know, man.
Come on, Kit! Let's save Star Park!
No way.
I said, let's go! Meow.
Okay, so this. Okay, alright. Yeah, okay, so she gets Kit to dress up as Starr Nova's sidekick? That's really funny, actually. Man, we love Candyland. Supertail just... Wait, Barry? Wait, Barry in an animation? Oh! Wait, that's a little... No pun intended. Treat. Hold on. Wait, yeah. Okay, like, oh, I was about to make a joke like, oh my gosh, Chester's here! Yeah, baby! Because Chester has just been in such little things in Supercell. He needs this. Mandy's kinda candy list. But yeah, that's really cool how they actually implemented Barry here. That's so nice. So why is Barry, what? I thought Barry could care less. Oh well. Okay, we have a couple things. Oh my gosh. Gift shop. We love the gift shop! They've also been so underrepresented. But I will let it slide because I am biased. Not for Edgar, for Colette, of course. I mean, Edgar's probably happy. I mean, he don't have to go to work. Colette would probably be freaking devastated, though. Not gonna lie. Wait! I'm seeing Gus, though. Will we see Shade? We have not seen Shade in an animation since 2024. This is not a joke, by the way. Has only had one skin that would have gotten in an animation, but they decided, yeah, we're not going to have a Valentine's animation. I've already voiced my thoughts about that, I think, somewhere. Nope. No Shade in these parts.
Stop! Just stop!
You're not helping anyone. You're not Starr Nova. You're just delusional.
What? Oh my gosh, they're calling people out on their delusions.
You're not Starr Nova. You're just delusional.
Delusional.
Starr Nova! Starr Nova! I need you.
You gotta save the day. Oh, oh, is it all just an episode? Oh shoot, wait, what did I just click on? What?
この動画では
Oh, it's just a math thing.
話すの補足ということで
Okay. Very related to Starr Nova, by the way. So, okay, does this imply that that was just an episode? That ended very poetically. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't even notice the little things dangling. Unless it wasn't. No, it was here. Kit's very much a trickster, but like, but he's also kind of like an old man, you know what I mean? So I think this kind of fits for him. And then they're all just kind of mad at him.
Starr Nova! Starr Nova!
So I do wonder if that part is like delusion or like in her mind, or if it's genuinely like Kit being like, wait, I take everything back, Starr Nova, please. Get a magical girl transformation. Very nice animation, I'll add. Oh wait, no, it just like, you know, it just mirrors it. Oh, it does end poetically because it does mirror it back. Oh, because this is the actual. Okay, so this is the actual show, and then this is, you know, Starr Nova, and you know, this is in-game Starr Nova. That's really cool. Actually, that's actually a banger way to end this. Um. Okay, so what do I get from this? Because this is supposed to be an origin story. So I think by this point she was obviously cosplaying as Starr Nova, right? Obviously. But I think there was this episode that like really clicked in her, really went to her. Or she was already pretty into Starr Nova, that is what I mean. But then that episode right there kind of just like clicked, something clicked in her. And then that had her go on this whole like streak with like Kit and all that. I would like to think that whenever it gets to like these little anime thing, like when it switches to this anime art style, wait, I didn't even notice that. When it gets to this little, oh, sorry, I'm like rolling over my words. I'd like to think that when it gets to this anime like sort of art style, I do think that this could be like the Nova Vision, you know what I mean? Similar to like Pyro Vision from TF2. Uh, Dude, wait, her faces are genuinely so good. What is her sword like coming out of? Because it's obviously supposed to be her like pigtails, but then I don't understand. I just don't understand. I guess what's that even coming out of? Oh yeah.
I said, let's go.
Oh yeah. I guess she's just manifesting it like Destiny. I guess. I do like this part right here.
Stop! Just stop! You're not helping anyone. You're not Starr Nova. You're just delusional.
I really like that. I genuinely really like that part because it does kind of bring it back to reality almost. Because this could have easily went into the direction of, oh, she's Star Nova, but whoops, all this bad stuff's happening. But it's Star Park, But no, I do appreciate having this sort of because she's dragging Kid along, right? It's one thing for her to drag Kid along and like help her do all her Star Nova business, but I do appreciate that this is a sort of like I like what am I trying to say? I do appreciate that they sort of have this moment where Kit, justifiably so, is like, "Yo, I want you to you're being delusional right now, Stella." Like he doesn't even call her by her name. He literally just says, "You're not Star Nova."
You're just delusional. Anyone.
And so like obviously it's like here, right? Where like this is sort of like real life,
You're not
Like
Star Nova. You're just.
and then it gets to this like little anime art style, right? Very like expressive. And I think this is genuinely really good cuz even though it's in her like little pyro vision, right? She's still hearing exactly what Kit is saying, which does put her like a step above like Colette, I guess, on the spectrum of delusion, right? Cuz I do think cuz I think it really shows right here that this is sort of this like deep down, like as much as she wants to tell herself this and like have these adventures and say this stuff, that deep down she really does, like even though she really, 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 really believes that she's Star Nova, there is a part of her deep down where it's reality, where she's like, yeah, you're right. I'm not Star Nova, right? And then he throws it down and he walks away. And so the fact that like the headpiece
You're not
drops,
Star Nova. You're just
and it's still in this anime art style, by the way.
delusional.
Delusional.
And the fact that like that stuff is happening, like even though she questions it, I feel like that shows that there's genuinely a part deep down where she is like, yeah, I am being delusional, huh? But then it comes back, the delusion, so to speak, sort of comes back once this happens, and in Star Park activities, and she like transforms, right? And I think that's really cool. This is genuinely one of oh my gosh, wait. I think Supercell's been on a hot streak with their animations for their brawlers, Cuz we had the Damien one, and I think oh my gosh, the Damien one is genuinely one of the best ones to look. You can hate Damien. I freaking hate Damien also. His animation's really good. I think it's really good. I think uh I oh yeah, yeah. Who else has released? Like I actually don't remember. Because I think they've been on a streak, you know what I mean? For brawler releases. Because we have Star Nova, which I think is really good. I think this is a really good animation that tells us about Star Nova. Because like I said, I've talked about this a lot, but I do. I really appreciate it when Supercell goes into their characters because they've already built up Star Park. They can do a little bit better with that planning about Star Park as a whole, but I think I think it's serviceable, you know what I mean? But I do really like it when they go into the characters and like talk about like the characters and like, oh, why should we care about this character? Now it does mhm. Now it doesn't really show. Now there's a lot of animations, or there's a couple animations I can really think of where it goes into like it sets up the characters, sets up their backstory, like who they are, personality wise, and all that, and also like how they play. Not like in game material, but like just actions they do. Like Damien when he like takes the headphones off and goes into a rage. Like I think that's really good. Like stuff like that. But like I think they've been on a streak. Like Star Nova, we had Damien, we had Nagia. Sirius, a little disappointing. Not gonna lie. Globert, I think, was really good though. Sirius is a little iffy. It is a little iffy because Charlie did have more. I think Mandy genuinely had more presence than Sirius, but everybody has literally already said that, so I'm not gonna like beat a dead horse. But at least the past three brawlers that have been released this year. Wait, was Sirius released in? Yeah, February. So then who was? Oh, then Globert was January. I think besides the Sirius animation, uh, all the animations for the characters have genuinely been done really well, and I really appreciate that. I think this isn't for a character, but I think this is really good for setting up Star Nova, the character, and then this does a really good job setting up Stella, the person who plays Star Nova, who cosplays as Star Nova, who thinks that she's Star Nova, and I can really appreciate that. Yeah, that's enough yapping from me. That's overall pretty good animation. I'm not gonna lie. As always, the animation department locks in where Adrian fails. The animation and the music do really, really well. And actually, in the past couple animations, their writing and their story, I really like it. What did what did you think? I am very curious to hear what you guys have to think about this. But yeah, other than that, I would like to thank you guys for watching. I very much appreciate you listening to me yap for almost 30 minutes on a 2-minute video. But you know, it was pretty fun. And do give me feedback. Maybe I should shorten it. Maybe I should actually edit this. You know, I'd like to hear what you guys think just of this or like of the animation in general. Maybe even tell me your favorite joke that you heard. Who knows, man? But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys. Wait, I hit my thing on something. I'll see you guys next time.